today we are going to work on the pain point for cyclists, which is in the upper back when you're riding your bike. Maybe you have rounded shoulders, maybe you have neck pain when you're riding your bike and it is interfering in your performance, the joy of your ride. You could also have some back weaknesses, some weak stabilizers, weak core muscles, weak glutes even. We will start with foam rolling the T-spine, then we will move into band pull-aparts on the floor for some YTWs, and then we'll stretch our pecs. Today's workout is not about max reps, it's all about restoring function and strength. So we're going to use slow and controlled movements, lightweight, with a high focus and deliberate intention on getting full range of motion and working on muscular endurance, the foundational strength that we need to build back into these weak areas. So let's begin with the foam rolling of thoracic spine. If you don't have a foam roller, I'll show you an exercise right off the bat. So I want to be fair to everybody. Not everybody has a foam roller. So if you don't have a foam roller, roll up a mat or a pillow, put it underneath your mid-back, put your hands behind like this, and then you can start by just doing some extensions and some flexion in the T-spine. Nice and slow. This will help get movement in that area, and you want to do about 6 cycles of this, couple of sets, okay? Now, if you do have a foam roller, let's begin rolling that area, mid to upper back. My floor is squeaking a little bit. I hope you don't hear it. Yes, I'm in an RV because I am a full-time RVer. If you want to know more about that, ask in the comments. We sold our house a couple years ago and decided to go full-time because we are into adventure racing, mostly mountain bikes, but we're big into that lifestyle. Okay, that's good enough for foam rolling. So when you're doing your foam rolling, you want about 60 seconds. I would recommend 60 seconds at least, just to give yourself a good roll. I already feel better, and that was amazing. Okay, next up, we're gonna do the band pull-aparts. You'll need a band for this. Just this is just a light rubber band, and then open up like that. If you don't have a band to do the band pull-apart, what you can do is a reverse fly with very light weights. So these are 2-pounders, no, 3-pounders. So you're gonna bend over, and then you're going to open up, and you're going to focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. I had an AC joint separation from a mountain bike accident this summer, and this is actually one of my physio exercises. So I do this every day right now. So I take the band like so, and then I'm gonna pull apart, focusing on scapula retraction. So squeezing your shoulder blades as you pull apart, and then come back in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we're doing 15, 11, 12, 13, wow, 14, 15. Take a little break. Whew. When I first started doing those after my injury, I could not do, I was like doing 4, 5, and had much more slack in my band. But you keep at it, and that's the whole point of doing this. You got to do these exercises, these routines frequently in order to restore function and strength back in those weak areas. Let's do it again. One more set, 15. Here we go. 1, 2, focus on your shoulder blades. 3, keep them in neutral position. 4, and then pull. As you pull back like this, 5, bring them together. 6, 7, no shrugging. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Now we are on the floor and we do not need any weights for this one. So you're gonna lay on your belly, looking at the floor, thumbs up, hands in the shape of a Y. Look at the floor and you're gonna lift them off the ground, just the arms, and focus on the upper back. So 1, 2, 3, brace your core as well. 4, 5, actually let's do a couple more. 6, 7, 8. Great. Now you can make a T, except I can't because I have limited space here. Right now, I'm going to have to just show you with one arm. The other arm is going to be in an L. Again, look at the floor and let's squeeze our shoulder blades. 1, 2, bracing your core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now you can make a W. Just take a little rest. Okay, now get ready, get set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did a couple extra reps. Oh, you gotta make it your own. Okay, and now the final exercise is a stretch. And we're gonna do a pec stretch. So we can open up the front of the body. Let's lay on our back. And what we will do is let our hips fall to one side like this. So you're in a supine twist. Take the arm, the top arm, and open it up like that. And bring it to the floor, and then look in the opposite direction. Woo! I can't even touch the floor. Mind you, this is my injured shoulder. Just relax, breathe into it. There we go. Now I'm touching the floor. See, it slowly opens up on its own. Now, I would like to hold this stretch a lot longer for me, but for the sake of helping you, we are going to switch to the other side so you can get it on both sides. And then if you need a longer stretch, you can pause the video or do this routine on your own and take a longer duration. Here we go. So we're twisted, and then we open up that other arm, opening up the chest, I should say. And you can look in the opposite direction, or you can look in the direction of your arm. Actually, it's the direction of your arm. You want the spinal twist part. Otherwise, put your head wherever it's comfortable. Because we're focusing on opening up the chest and shoulders here, mostly. Alrighty. Oh, that's it. Bring your knees back to center. Bring yourself back up. Take a nice big deep breath. If you enjoyed this today, please let me know, especially if there's anything specific that we did today that really helped you. And I also have a mobility series where you can do your own assessments at home. You want to check that out for T-spine, shoulders, hips, and also ankles. I will drop the links to that in the description below this video. And remember, you need to repeat this routine often in order to reap the benefits from it. Do it as much as you can. And then during the on-season, you really only need it like once a week, or if you've restored your function and have gone on to other bigger exercises, that's great too. You don't always have to do this routine. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Have a fantastic day.